Hey everyone, welcome back to Inara by Ashna. If you are new to this channel, I am Ashna and I am an independent beauty blogger who's just passionate about the world of beauty and who just wants to create new, interesting content for you guys. All of my videos until date are not sponsored, including this one. So, today we are back with our Storytime Sundays and I have in store for you a really amazing, a very inspiring story about a brand that is practically known by every single Indian. 6 years ago in Mumbai, this brand started as a one-stop shop for beauty and wellness products. Within like 6 years, their boost was incomparable. It was actually and still is one of the most preferred platform in India for everything related to beauty and wellness. Right now, I'm pretty sure that you know that I am talking about none other than Nykaa. So before we get into the video, I just need to get it done with my face. So we're gonna do that. So Nykaa was actually a beauty and wellness venture which was started by an IIM graduate, Falguni Nair. She was an investment banker with Kotak Mahindra Bank for 19 years. What she has created is a one-stop solution for everything ranging from feminine hygiene to the most luxurious products. We all know Nykaa as just the platform that sells multiple beauty products and also personal hygiene products. But how many of us were actually aware that in the process of growing, Nykaa has started its own range of products? So I am gonna review those products, and I'm not just here to talk about Nykaa as a retail, a selling platform. So first of all, this nail paint that I'm wearing, that's also from Nykaa. It's the Masaba by Nykaa collection, and honestly it's after like 2 or 3 years that I'm wearing like a very bright red nail paint like this, and I have to say it's pretty good because for one thing I noticed that it's really quick drying. Like you can see that I didn't get any like marks or anything over there. It was very easy to use and easily drying. So as far as nail polishes are concerned, I would say they have done a very good job. So getting into our very first product from Nykaa, which is the Nykaa Get Cheeky Blush Duo. And this is in the shade Brazilian Bombshell. So this is what it looks like. They've named these colors as Rose and Raisin. So this has some shimmer to it, so which means we can also use it as a highlighter. This would be the blush. We have one more blush to try out, so due to which I'm gonna try this only on one side of my cheek. So let's take the raisin shade and let's see how it looks. Just to start off, I'm taking very little because it looks really pigmented. Okay, the shade comes off beautifully. It's pigmented. It's really pigmented. You don't need to take a lot. But I'm loving the shade, honestly. It shows as a blush, but it's also not too much. Like, there's a kind of naturalness to it. It spreads easily. You just literally need to dab on it just once, and it just comes off so beautifully, you guys. We are gonna try the highlighter. It's like really mild, not too much of shimmer. So I think it's like really good for an everyday use. They have combined these colors in a way that, you know, one brings out the other. It's like one color complements the other. Because it has that pink undertone, you can also use it as a blush in itself. So the one amazing thing about Nykaa, and I think this is probably the main reason for their success over these years, they wanted to build like strong, unbreakable trust with their customers. And how do you do that? Delivering 100% authentic products and on time. So authenticity and speed. They combined these two factors and they never failed to make their customers happy. And basically, isn't that what we all want from any e-commerce website? So when they had competitors like Flipkart and Amazon, yes, you can get any products over there, but then when it comes to delivering, we usually have so many headaches. Like, that's a different story in itself. Let's say we order 10 products in bulk, we can see that the products only reaches like one by one. That's where Nykaa steps in by introducing the inventory model. And Nykaa is probably one of the first e-commerce websites in India to use this inventory model of distribution, of delivering their products. What Nykaa does is they wait until they can accumulate all those products in one place, and then only they deliver it to you. Or at least, they try to accumulate as much products as possible that was in your order, and only when they're able to make like a bulk quantity of it, they'll send it to you. There's another important strategy hidden there, which is basically moving towards a greener planet. If you think about it, isn't it better to like place all of your order at once and receive it all at once? And they also don't take too much time for that. Like within 2-3 days maximum, you get your order. You're contributing a small part towards saving the environment by not demanding so many cardboard boxes and plastics and all that. Like, I personally prefer it that way. It's time to get on to the other cheek and finish up with the blush. So this is the Molten Matte Lip and Cheek color from Nykaa. For a liquid lipstick which looks really pigmented, I mean, the color spreads really fast. Just make sure not to use like too much of it. Nykaa is a place where everyone can find what they're looking for, and that's not a small achievement. And to keep it going, like to keep that balance, is one hell of a smart way to do business. So I can't wait to get into the first lipstick that we are gonna review today. So I'm gonna try this Wonderpuff cushion lipstick from Nykaa, and this is in the shade Burst the Bubbles. Just love the packaging. There's no way of any spillage that can happen. I've been waiting to do this, so here it comes. It's just so pretty. Oh my god, I am in love with this shade. This lip shade, like, this is literally heaven. Everything that they have written about this product is 100% true. It's matte and it spreads so easily and it looks so natural. Like, sometimes even when you get a color like this, if you're applying it with like a traditional lipstick, it can appear to be cakey with cracks on your lips. This color, it just spread so beautifully. Wow, like I really don't want to take off this color. I really wish I could stop the review right here and wear this lipstick for the rest of my life. Crazy as that sounds, I'm not gonna ditch you guys like that, no. One other important thing which Nykaa did that no other website has been able to do in India is that they have started collaborating with other international brands like Huda Beauty, Wet n Wild, Kiko Milano. So there's this one cute little product that I forgot to mention before. I saw this cutie from Nykaa again. So this is the Lip Crush Macaron Lip Balm from Nykaa, and this is in the shade Mint. It's mint flavored, and there's that airy minty thing that goes on with your lips when you apply it. It's not too glossy like many other lip balm. I wouldn't say it's heavily moisturizing, but you can definitely use it for summers. But for winters, either you would have to like keep reapplying, or you can like check for other strong lipsticks if you have the case of getting chapped lips very quickly as me. Like, I need like something really strong for my lips. Other interesting thing about Nykaa that probably doesn't need stating is that you can always get really good discounts on Nykaa, which is probably, I think, why many of us prefer that. You can get even the luxury products at a really good price, like at a significant difference. Since we've already tried the cheek stain, I am gonna just try using it as a lip color and let's see how it looks. This shade is pigmented, but you have to like build up the pigment, and I like that because you have complete control over the color, the amount of color that's gonna come out on your lips. When you apply certain nail polishes, like the first coat is like really light, and only when you go over it the second time it's gonna bring out the real color. So I would say this lipstick is something like that. Again, I'm not a fan of pinks, but when it comes to lipsticks, I think I can make an exception for certain shades like this. We now know what Nykaa does as a business, but how did Nykaa start? Falguni, during her 19 years of work experience as a stockbroker and an investment banker, was able to size up the market when she saw the drive and passion in the eyes of an entrepreneur. And she wanted that for herself. That is when she made the decision to like quit working for others and like start something on her own. At the time in India, in the 90s, people were not very welcoming when an entrepreneur had a grand vision about his business, or like a grand vision to like change the face of the economy, let's say in the next few years. She was aware of that, but she still mustered up the courage to go after her dreams, to pursue her dreams. So we are gonna see the final product from Nykaa that I'm gonna be reviewing in this video. Nykaa Minis. What I really like about this is that, you just see the size of it. Honestly, I have never really completed any lipstick, because one thing, I keep so many colors and I use all of it. Because of that, I have never really been able to finish a tube of lipstick. With this, I don't have to do that anymore. I'm pretty sure I can finish this tube because it's really small. That's all. This is the shade 35M Trusty Rusty. The reason why I went for this shade is because it's not like a bright red and it's not really pink. It's somewhere in between. It's a very soft, a very pretty color. It's not like that blinding red. It's the kind of red that you can use on an everyday basis. It's like there, but it's like mild. It's buildable. Sometimes I just like to wear like little bit of that color, but still I want it to show in its full potential. This is something like that. Falguni thought about numerous different business ventures that she could start. The list consisted of different things like starting a homestay with Airbnb touch, and or something like branding content. But she wasn't sure if doing all these things would really give her the drive and that passion, like the kind of passion which she saw with all these other entrepreneurs she got to interact with. And that's when she decided to venture into the beauty industry in India with an e-commerce platform. She was aware of how big beauty industry is in other countries outside India, like the US and in Japan. Therefore, she knew that it had some serious scope in India. It would be a good idea to start. She wanted to start an industry where the Tatas and the Ambanis were not focusing on at the time. She wanted to make a little space for herself, and that is how Nykaa was born. She had the courage to dream big. Is it gonna happen? Is it possible to achieve? All that comes second. The first thing that's important is to have the courage to dream and she had that. So that was it for this week's Storytime Sundays. If you like to see more stories like this from me, if you'd like to see more product reviews like this from me, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also make sure you click on that little bell icon right over there so that you are always alerted when I drop a new video. Go on to the comment section right below and let me know what you felt about this video, and you can also DM me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram in the name of Inara by Ashna, and we have also officially started our Facebook page again in the name of Inara by Ashna. So make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well. So let's grow as a fan and let's learn more in the process. It makes me so happy to just come to you guys and like present interesting new things like this. I will be back next Sunday with another interesting video, an interesting story and with a new perspective. So until we see each other next time, this is Inara by Ashna signing off.